You know right, assassinate. Airport and my moja nananu shegu edigu on my.
Just when we were complaining today, and we felt say Ghana, we are at our lowest point now. Say it looks like we've entered into an endless pit. We've entered an endless pit. And Rachel said they in a S&P for a rating by. Now I explained it, the economic rating. My mamoti has said a share from Fitch and MELODIES. And there, you best sorry, breaking news. Fitch for another rating about. We share rating a one about one more ranking Ghana. Sisi ade. Ya sans we degrade yen kra ekofom. Na we share S&P. I believe say the dollar getting to 9 cedis now. I believe say a major factor was the rating from S&P. Fitch there as answer abe there. I'll not be surprised if by next week or next 2 weeks, CD no it do 10. I'll not be surprised. Now let's go and read the rating. About what date about 10th August, which is today. You can read Fitch downgrades Ghana to CCC. Now, I see a full list of rating actions is below. Once the Embrana Fitch ni MELODIES or rating and first no.
MELODIES TV on
just
YouTube.
like recently what they did to S&P, right? Into Fitch ratings here abano. Fitch in person aban be yesa wo mu beblemi omuntu omu explain the entire Ghana omu asanso a downgrade. I say 1. Increasing possibility of debt restructuring. I say the downgrade reflects deterioration of Ghana's public finances, which has contributed to a prolonged lack of access to Eurobond markets, in turn leading to a significant decline in external liquidity. In the absence of new external financing sources, international reserves will fall close to 2 months of current external payments, debits in the current account by end of 2022. The government has requested support from the IMF, which is likely to lead to additional financing from the IMF and other multilateral lenders. However, the government's high interest cost and structurally low revenue as a percentage of GDP have increased the likelihood that IMF support would necessitate some form of debt treatment. Although this is not our main scenario, the high interest burden on local currency debt also means that the inclusion of a domestic debt treatment cannot be ruled out. Now, Fitch a financial institution, in the sense that they speak about the economy of a country. Into some of our terms now we use, you have to be an expert in financing before you understand. But for the layman to understand and what they are saying, omo person mo tre say eka a eda Ghana for yeso currently o hwe eka eda yeso na omo susu say IMF ebeboa ema Ghana economy ne begina pintin, but o hwe the level of eka eda yeso na omo doubt whether IMF nhihye no kra no omo betumi aye ama eka no e free yeso. Say eka de ode IMF de oba beboa wo, but IMF no ba ye doubt say eka no ye betumi ate so ana eka no be free ho akọ eno no omo doubt. Nti eno ye one of the reasons nti a new
MELODIES TV on YouTube.
Downgrade Ghana, because o share externally sika was say yeje near the share economy ni mu nyina no yenya because of a care da yeso. Nti investors and person may invest ewo yemu. Nti sika free outside emma say sika free outside ba na person wo de tia e kakra na eno kramba outside no sika free home ba. The second one IMF program pending. Now, I say in July 2022, the authorities reserved a long-standing position against seeking IMF support. Fitch believes that a deal with the IMF is likely within the next 6 months. We estimate that a program could disburse as much as $3 billion and unlock budget support from other multilateral lenders. However, the timing of such a deal is uncertain and will be dependent on the government's ability to present a credible fiscal reform plan in line with increasing government revenue and improving debt affordability metrics. The most recent IMF debt sustainability analysis conducted in 2021 found Ghana at a high risk of debt distress and vulnerable to shock from market access and high debt servicing costs. Now, almost say no query IMF for now, this is one of the reasons it's one more downgrading. IMF, yes, a woman say IMF baba beboying. No crane say IMF to me ba beboying and yama joke because then investors ebenya confidence ewoyemu because omuhune say yen to me manage economy ni but IMF ba be so mu dia na say IMF no mo abin into ombe ni ye ntia no outside and de ne sika ahemu a onsuro because IMF no omo ye credible. Nti ewomu sa but omo susu say IMF now or bano. The earliest IMF could come and put Ghana on a program 6 months. Till Fitch for some more canoe. Almost say the earliest time I will musu say IMF to me about so Ghana muno next 6 months. Then yes, say yasem. Until for now, dear, you see
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Yati free and the echo. Say for the next 6 months and IMF to me about no can ejina yeso. Ejina yeso say ye be prove ya IMF. I said because you baby I can say IMF see can eba na 3 billion and that one will unlock budget support into IMF ba send ya me catch or no but as some can say the government's ability to present or say the IMF program or say it's dependent on the government's ability to present a credible fiscal reform plan in line with increasing government revenue and improving debt affordability metrics. I was say abine and making sure say what they plan ebe to IMF nim ama wo mu hu ne say aban benya mo sika na e ka say aban benya mo sika. This country is not production oriented. We are not production oriented. We are not export oriented like the way we do importation. Inti ye ka say aban benya sika, it's all about taxation. Inti you say IMF vano mo beba the earliest on between Fitch for and the earliest IMF betumi aba in the next 6 months na kra na ejina say Ghana betumi atre IMF for say ye betumi enya sika ye betumi agege to enya more money e de ate ye kan bi so etie for inti say nde yesu about taxes we are going to cry more because Aban has to prove to IMF say betumi enya more money Aban so say Ghana Aban say no nyeska aside taxation. And in your many can see a taxi crowd, you will see say a buying taxi because the way things are going. And the last point ni tight external debt servicing schedule. As the Fitch estimates that
Melodies
Ghana faces
TV on YouTube.
2.75 billion of external debt servicing in 2022, including amortization and interest, and 2.8 billion in 2023. Access to external financing will remain tight as Ghana is likely to remain locked out of Eurobond markets, which had come to a regular source of external financing for the government. In 2022, we expect that the government will meet its external debt obligations, in part through a combination of 750 million term loan from Africa Export-Import Bank and 250 million in syndicated loans from international commercial banks and to 200 million. Hey, okay, let me explain this, right? What Fitch can almost say Ghana, debt schedule no, external debt servicing schedule no, tight in the sense say, Osha 2022 eka eda so a betia in 2022. Ene eka eda yeso a yebetia in 2023 na was so who say yaso be. This is what they are saying. also who say yaso ebeyeshe because in 2022 eke was say yetua eye $2.75 billion. In 2023 and also $2.8 billion and was say yetua. Meanwhile, CK external sika na ke yekoji a yedi bi etia on say sometimes Ghana ye bobosia editiaka and it has been adia aban bebreba wo moye. Sometimes bosia na ye bono enye mpuntunjuma o, sometimes to me bobosia editiaka bobosia na editiaka. Now sisi e kada yeso na kan actual sense na betumi akwa bobosia edi aba betiaka no, but bosia ya ye bekwa akobo no ye mayen biom because ye see economy no ye economy na say ye mayen bosia ni biom nti afi bosia ya huntumi mbo e council da so a obetia nti me man Ghana e dey na obeye nti wo hwe de Fitch for air can. It is one of the reasons our mo kana baby a me ye shocked e wo no e ye sa loan ya nanka NDC for ye MPP for ye ya dada NDC for a wo mo approve ye no sa loan no eno mo de omoni esi so say no na ebia ye de beti aka no loan ya MPP through another mpre e ba be dada Ghana fo nyina say ye de kosi akwan ama wansi dikra enka no hwe Fitch for credit da so say loan yi na ye de beti etia ye kai te say ye hu de loan ya anso na MPP omo pese NDC for pass mo no omo kwa dada NDC for parliament say oh ye foreign reserve no akofom ni yanya oman ne bebo economy bebo and the wo mo kan ye ya NDC for penny ye nti one loan na yeje Fitch for different idea of what we are going to use the loan for, and it depends on maybe what we've told them. Fitch for a different idea of what we are going to use the loan for. The minority in parliament were told different thing on what we are going to use the loan for. The government is also telling Ghanaians differently. Says our loan no ni basis kwan wa Ghana. Inti loan ba akope abusia ba akwa yekobo. Ye hu sika ne de de kwa akoye. Therefore nyasem ketwa. So that's one of the almost also can the other thing I almost also can uncertain pace of fiscal consolidation. Or say the government's high interest cost and low revenue will continue to be impediment to fiscal consolidation efforts, and the 2022 budget's medium-term fiscal framework had envisaged narrowing the... Okay, so listen. Adiano won already in somewhere Fitch for air canina. It is based on a care so. It is not based on COVID. Any Russians and somewhere MPP for per se GD. You see, so they will come out and be telling their people, say, oh, it's the effect of Russia and Ukraine war and the COVID, and they will come and but Fitch for a year technical analysis, didn't you more downgrading? And I like Fitch for doing this because you can always cross check. Omo threatening didn't you more downgrading, you know? Omo mayetia say Busian bebre President Akufo Addo ba ya wo be boy. Eno na ema ade we ni na eba. Charlie, don't tell me you comment box them.